Ow. Hello, and welcome to 200 Days in Hardcore Minecraft 1.12.2. Yeah, get a lot done, sort of, in this video, so I'm excited to show you what we did. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it, so let's just hop right into it. Day 101, I loaded in, and I immediately collected all the materials I would need to go to the village and to, get that mending book. So I ran all the way there, which took all day, checked on the villager, the mending guy right there, and then crafted a whole bunch of walls to immediately start, building a perimeter. Next day I finished the wall, lit it up, and then put a little gate in, and then made sure the entire village was lit up so that no monsters would spawn inside. I had to get on top of the roofs of the houses too. Finished that up the same day. Now nothing could spawn in. I put my stuff into the chest, sorted it all out in one of the houses I picked out for myself, and then just kind of made sure no mobs would spawn. Started off day 103 by killing a few endermen upstairs and in the caves. Then this creeper exploded, which was cool, I guess. Then I started working on the sugarcane crusade, so I could make 1 billion paper and sell it to the villagers for emeralds and get the mending books. Till there ain't none left for us to trade. It's a shame it's all dying. And do you think we deserve our freedom? How could you harm us all? When you know dang well to trade is all we could ever do. And do you think we deserve our freedom? No, I don't think you do. There's no justice in the world. There's no justice in the world, and there never was. Day 123, it's Christmas and I'm playing Minecraft, so I go to the nether and spawn-proof the portal, that way I, can't die. Made a cobblestone and stuff, and then I made a cobblestone path all the way to the nether fortress. I bridged, I made tunnels, and made sure it was completely safe. Built a spiral staircase down to like the floor of the nether so I could bridge across the lava. And then I went all the way up the nether fortress, placing cobblestone along my way to make sure it was impossible to fall down. Finally got in there, killed all the blazes I needed, and head back home. So I crafted those ender eyes. Got the return to sender achievement, which is pretty cool. Day 124, I crafted the ender eyes, made a cool bow. I got a whole bunch of arrows from my monster farm. Then I didn't like these little things coming out of my base. The staircase is down, so I ripped them up. And I could not get this design right for the life of me. It took forever to get the design right. I tried like that. I tried getting rid of the walls. I tried keeping the slabs there, and like it was too long. I put this crafting table down, and then I made this, which I liked. But it looked kind of set inward. It looked kind of strange. So I made a cobblestone. I tried fiddling with the end here. I kind of just settled on a block. That looked good in my opinion. So I tore up the other one. Turned into the next day. I finished the other one, and then I tore down the last one on the who knows what side. I don't know. the compass, what direction that is. But yeah, finished that one, and then went up to my, no, I shoved in this tree to make them equal lengths. Or heights. I wanted these trees to be look the same. And then I went up to my observatory, kind of looked around and just like pondered until sunset. And that was the end of day 125. Day 126, it was finally time to go to the end. So I followed the Undereyes through a whole bunch of different biomes. It was actually pretty dang far away. It was like 2,000 blocks away. It was kind of ridiculous, actually. I was running for a really, really long time. I felt like it should not be this far away. But it was, so I kept going across mountains and stuff, and through different types of forests, a whole bunch of different biomes. Found these wolves, which is interesting. And then I found it, dug down, and pretty much immediately after I dropped into the stronghold, I was just looking around down that cavern there, and then, oh, there's the portal. It was right there, which is very lucky. So then... After collecting all the dragon's XP, I grabbed the egg. Then I went to the Outer Inn Islands to get the Elytra, and it was literally right in front of me. I mean, I spawn in, turn on my render distance, look around, pull up a few blocks so I can see better, look straight in front of me. Well, not that way. And then I see, boom, a ship right there. So I pillar up to it real quick, grab the Elytra from, well, I checked these chests first. Kind of mid loot, to be honest. I didn't really get much good. The boots here are pretty decent. They're like basically perfect boots besides Step Strider and stuff. But I already have perfect boots, so I grabbed the Elytra. My first flight is all the way over to this little thing over there, but then I immediately realized I forgot the dragon head, so I teleport back. Barely. Grab the head. And then I run back, get the chest from upstairs, and it's pretty mid too, just a Prot 4 diamond chest plate, so I just fly back, and again, look how close this is. I literally just fly back, but I don't have any rockets on me or anything. It's just right there. So I fly back to the portal back home and go in. I read this all every time I beat the game. .1:30, I set off to find a woodland mansion, and I have to resort to killing monsters, and then the next day, killing pigs to repairing my Elytra, because it was on such low durability, and I didn't have unbreaking. Then I finally find the woodland mansion, and immediately I find a evoker to kill. So I run in and kill him real quick, and it's pretty easy. He spawns the Vexes, though, which are pretty annoying. He does that, like, immediately. But I get him, and then those guys start attacking me, so I run out. And put on my totem, so I can't die. Well, there we go. Eat up to heal, kill those stupid Vexes, and by this time it's nighttime, and I'm literally healing my Elytra with every single scrap of XP possible. Find one more evoker, kill him pretty easily, get out of there pretty fast. And then I search the entire woodland mansion and can't find anything. So no more evokers, I just leave. I spend 133 literally scraping my way back home with every single little bit of XP I can get my hands on. I'm stopping to kill animals the entire time. Just literally squeezing XP. I barely even get home. I mean, it turns nighttime and I'm killing monsters with my elytra on, which is pretty dangerous. I finally managed to get home at the end of the day. Make this fireworks shulker box and put all my fireworks in there, naturally. Then I have to grind all day to get all my gear back to a respectable durability level, and then I put my original pickaxe up and I AFK fish for the night. Started off the next day by doing some farming, and then got some food and went down to the mines because I was kind of running low on iron, diamonds, and such.
It's not the gold song, it's not the iron song, not the redstone song, not the stone song. This is the diamond 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 song.
Next day I start planning for a giant railway station to go all the way from the village to my house. And so I make another room for like a little train station and get some planning done, get the coordinates down. Next day, while digging into the mountain for the train railway, I found a mob spawner. Loot's kind of bad though, just a couple saddles. And then I literally mine for the rest of the day, and that's it. Next day, I finally break through my tunnel into the train station and then start laying down rails. I kind of craft using up all the iron that I had before, made these rails, kind of just went down to the end of the path, did a little turn. Started working on the escape from the mountain so we could start building a giant railway bridge all the way to the village. Got the rails to the outside of the mountain the next day, and then started the bridge all the way to the village, which is going to take a while. Put some rails on it. Literally took all day just to do like a fourth of it, so yeah, get ready for this. After completing the stations in the railway, I gave it a ride. Next day I rode the rail back home, and when climbing up to my viewpoint, I noticed this blank wall. I was like, wait, something could go here. So I spent the rest of the day making this cool creeper face, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now that I liked the idea of carving stuff into walls, I wanted to put my name somewhere. So this giant wall on my base seemed like the perfect spot, so I worked on carving my name into it, and then realized it was a little bit too short, and I got the R right this time. I don't remember what it looks like over there. It looks fine. So I had to fill everything back in and start over. I even moved the nether portal, but this R was not working out. It took forever to get this R to look right. That's not the final product. I changed it over the next few days, but I tore down the portal. So the sign was taking way too long, so I just worked on the portal, and I think this looks a lot better than the other one in the first place. So I'm glad I moved it. But yeah, I continued working on this stupid sign all day. That R was really giving me some trouble, and I think a simpler design would have ended up better. Then I worked on the N, then I worked on the R again. That looks okay up close, but then I realized that it didn't look great from far away. I tore it down. I was working on this R all day. It was kind of ridiculous. And this glitch happens every now and again in 1.12.2. You kind of just have to sprint out of it. Don't really know how else to explain that, but it happens every now and again. I work on this dang sign for another day, but I really am done. This time, I promise. But I mess with the A, I mess with the R, of course, I mess with the Y. Just make it look a little smoother. The A kind of gave me trouble when I put those in because it looked kind of funky, but then I figured I could do some stuff with slabs and made it work. Day 150, halfway done, and I'm getting wither skeleton skulls. I was sick of fighting wither skeletons, so day 151 I got this horse, and he's pretty cool. Well, guess I'm dead. Why am I placing walls again? Seriously, why am I placing walls again? I don't need more land. More flat land. No, I'm still placing walls. Stop. Please, actually, stop. Thank you. I only got the last 2 skulls on day 156, so I can fight the wither. I'm fighting him far away next to Paper Town. I'm not taking any chances. While I was digging down, I found some diamonds, which is pretty cool, and then I summoned the wither and started fighting him, and I thought I was like completely prepared. I had 2 totems, golden apples, 30 mutton, full enchanted. I mean, like, I was prepared for it to be a little bit difficult, but no, I probably could have done this with like regular diamond armor if I was a little more careful. I mean, this was like the easiest fight I've ever done. I kind of just hit him over and over again. I mean, I didn't even have to eat. I ate once, so I got down. Like, I didn't even have to eat there. I would have been fine. I mean, he didn't do nothing to me though. Honestly, that's kind of embarrassing for him. So, yeah, I guess Bedrock Wither is way harder. I put it under my base. I think it looks pretty cool. Made it my favorite color. Stop placing walls. Okay, I worked on stuff that I needed for an Enderman farm. I'm sure most of y'all know how an Enderman farm works, but it's kind of annoying to build, so I'll just kind of, make it quick. So the farm's not that hard to build at all. It took me just a little bit. But then it's the Endermite. You have to get an Endermite into a minecart and just keep them there, right? And let me tell you, this is the most annoying thing possible to do in this version. The collision, I don't know. It's probably worse in earlier versions, but still here, it's just horrible. They just run up. Like, I mean, I punched this one off. This one fell down. And then I got this one in, and I don't even know. I couldn't keep him there. We wouldn't move. The rails got stuck, so I had to scrap that guy. And I was doing this for so long, it was just a day. It didn't really feel like that long. It was probably 30 minutes because I wasn't sleeping. But I was fed up with this, let me tell you. I was done. I was so done with this Endermite. I was in no mood to deal with this. And then he just walked off. Just like that. And I was like, yep, okay. I just gave up. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not, because I had to go back and grind it for ender pearls on the Ender Island every time. I was not doing that this time. I was done. So I literally quit. I just stopped playing the game. 1 month later, I come back to the stronghold and name this dog I never showed anybody, Baron, after Baron and Luthien. And I finally started working on the Endermite. I got him in there this time with this contraption. It took a while, and I named him Slarty Bartfast after Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And yeah, got him in there. You kind of have to nudge him. You have to nudge the minecart onto him, and then after you finally get him in there, drop the minecart down. You have to like nudge the minecart to the edge of the farm so it works, and he keeps just hitting you, so it's annoying. And I got him there, and I got the darn farm working, and it works now. So I repaired some of my gear. 164, I lit up some caves underneath my base and then healed up the rest of my gear. Next day I traveled to Paper Town to just start flattening the whole village. Apparently I didn't have enough last episode, so I just wanted to flatten this land to make it look nice as well. After finishing flattening the land, I admired my new skin, which I made. I think it looks pretty dang good, so... Yep. And then I made a cool little entrance to the village, extended the wall outward a little bit. And then I started making all the houses, like, actually fit on the ground, because they're all floating now. Started with mine, and I literally just extended it down. So, that's pretty cool, I guess. Finished up, making the ground dirt, and then I built the rest of the houses all the way down. They look pretty ugly, I know. I don't really care. I don't live in them. It's the villagers, so it's whatever. But yeah, they look bad, especially that one. It looks horrible. But then I made a little basement in my house with the extra space. Fixed up some of the other floating things and made a pathway.
Next day I ripped out the walls, that way I could replace them with stone brick to match my other base. Then I, filled it in with stone brick, and I went down to my basement, which I made a little furnace room. And then I wanted to make a wall all the way around the sugarcane farm and light it all up, that way I could get into my village safely from the minecart. I think it looks pretty good from the air. Also go check out our audiobook, me and Michael's, on my extra channel.
Finished filling in the walls with stone bricks on day 171. Think it looks pretty good. Made the entrance a little nicer, as you'll see here in a second. Made it stone brick just to match, added a little arch. Think it looks pretty good. Then I rode all the way home on the rail to get some other stuff done.
Did a little mining the next day, and then I decided I wanted to drop the mob farm down. Since I already have an XP farm, I just need the mob loot, mainly the gunpowder, so I just want them to automatically die. So I made a little kill chamber for them where they just fall and I collect their stuff in the hopper. I did the design the next day and then watched some mobs die and added a little platform where mobs would spawn optimally so I could AFK there if I wanted to. Mobs weren't always landing in the chute, so I decided to make a giant glass tube going all the way up to the top, which was way more expensive than I thought it would be. It took way more glass than I thought. But it also ran into my little platform, so I edited that a little bit. I had to make it really small, but it's whatever. I'm probably not going to use it that much. And then, of course, I thought, like, you would think 48 glass is enough, but nope, I ran out before the end. Finished the glass up the next day, and then I tried out this awful looking texture pack for my totem. Immediately took it off. Then I went to Paper Town to make sure no mobs could get in through any ports, like any spots where the land met the railroad. I mean, just made sure it was impossible for mobs to get in. So I went into every single like part like this and just added walls and went through every single section. Continued into the next day actually, and I also decided to light up the entire train track so nothing could spawn on it. The entire thing was completely safe to ride away from my computer at night, if I ever needed to do that, which I never would. But still, it was, so that's great. But yeah, took all day, and had to make a whole bunch of walls. Pretty fun. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. There's no way. There's no... I would not after last episode. There's literally mine to begin shoveling the land. Flattening is... I decided to make the nether portals link up to the stronghold, or make another nether portal, so I'm doing some math. Then I say hi to Baron and make another portal next to the end portal so I can make a bridge all the way from the portal at home to the one at the end. Some ghasts try to get in the way, and then I end up running out of cobblestone, so I have to run all the way back home. It's not really that far away. Finish up the next day, and then I get Baron all the way back from the stronghold, finally back home, so he can have fun. And then I ride the rail all the way to Paper Town and do some lawn mowing. Mine! No, stop, please stop. Okay, I made this doghouse for Baron the next day, since I'm not flattening any more land. I'm done. No more, please. I just dilly-dived for the rest of the day after that. I come back another month later with a purpose, finally. I make my land a big rectangle around the other box, and then I decide I'm going to light it all up, so it's all normal terrain, not flat, but lit up. I get this texture pack to let me know what blocks need to be lit up, and then, yeah, pretty much all of that has to be lit up and blocked off from caves. So I spend the next 3.5 days lighting up my land, which is very riveting, I know. Blocking off caves, making sure there's nowhere mobs can get in the wall, making sure there's nowhere mobs can spawn. I could AFK on this land for 100 days and nothing would get me. I guarantee it. If every single monster in the world could pathfind to me, nothing would be able to get to me. No matter what. I have double checked so much. It's impossible, but it's all lit up. It's all good. It's all perfect. Then I terraformed the ugly, just sheer cliff that I had left from trying to flatten more land, which I gave up on. Made a cool path up to the front of the base since now it was all safe. Could add a path around the whole thing. Made it look nice. I liked the path and wanted to go all the way around my base, so I worked on that the next day. I also decided to install a backport of sodium, because just for performance, because it was starting to get a little bit choppy. But I just wanted to let y'all know it's vanilla, but it's just a backported version of sodium that I found on GitHub, just to make my FPS way better. Grabbed some glowstone the next day, and then put up these little street lights all around the path. And then working through the night, I made these benches so you could view my name, and then another one at a random spot. Made the path connect to the 4 exits of my base, and then worked on planting trees all around the path and making it look nice, adding some more benches, bone meal and some trees, lighting everything up. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like a little nature walk, and then I bone mealed the sides, to get some grass and some flowers in. I kind of undid the flattening work that I did the last 100 days, but I think this looks way better. Chopped down the rest of the forest that was in my land the next day, and then walked around my path a little bit, connected the path to the exit of my base that leads to the viewing point, and then I decided I want to make my enchanted room and library under my base. So I cut into the wall here, made a cool little entrance, and I'm going to make this cool library. Here's those mods I was talking about. Then I move the enchanting table, I rip it up from upstairs and bring it down here, make this cool little pattern around it, and then I decide to make the library a little maze. So I laid down the schematics. It's not really a maze, it's not that hard, it's really small, but it's going to take a lot of bookshelves. So I think it looks pretty cool. Added a nice stone brick roof as well. I think the ground is stone brick later too. It looks nice. Then I decided to move the dragon stuff in here as well, because it just kind of fits the vibe. Connect the library entrance to the path, and then put in the stone brick floor. Then I decided it's a great idea to move all my animals out from the mainland and move them all inside, which takes forever. I also get pigs. It takes all the time. It's good things my land's lit up. That was super useful. But yeah, that took forever, and then I got like 1 chicken out of so many eggs. I don't even know. The farm's gonna move to, I just want the top of my land where my house is to be completely flat like it used to be, and with nothing there. So I think it looks better that way. Farm looks pretty nice in this spot anyway, and it's more out of the way. Day 200. I go to Paper Town and put this PT in the wall for Paper Town. Then I come back and start breeding the cows, because the library is an ongoing project, man. It takes so much leather and paper and wood to make all those bookshelves. I'll have to finish that in the next 100 days. Walk up to my viewing path, see the creeper face, watch the sunset, take some screenshots, the usual stuff. I think the land looks a lot better with those trees in it, especially from the inside. And then, yeah, I walk around my path, and I don't know when the next 100 days will be. I don't know when my next video will be. Probably this summer, but 300 days might not happen for a while. I'm going to college, finally, in a couple months, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. So, and I won't have my computer. So I don't know how often I will upload. It wasn't that often to begin with. But it's been a very fun hobby, doing YouTube for almost 10 years. I finally started actually editing my videos the past, 6 months, but whatever. Kind of a year, But, Lightning, the first Lightning series, Lightning Let's Play, the Nether series, original hardcore series, the original live stream series with Dog McDogdog, SP11YNX, thank you, Mr. G, for if you're still watching. But yeah, I don't know when the next episode will be. Could be next year, this series, that is. But yeah, thank everybody Thank you, everybody. It has been super fun to make all these videos. Definitely not gonna stop now, that's for sure. But it might be a while before another episode of this comes out. But I love this world. I will keep playing on this world. This is by far the longest I've ever played on a Minecraft world. And I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. I generally don't really keep my worlds. But I'm glad that I have this one. It's really nice. So thank you, everybody. And I will see you maybe next year, maybe this summer. But hopefully soon. And do you think we deserve our freedom? No, I don't think you do. There's no justice in the world. There's no justice.